Hey everybody, it's Stef with KillerSites.com. So this is a video blog about something totally unrelated to web programming and design, but related to, anyway, whatever. So you see in the screen in front of you, happy 40th birthday Dungeons and Dragons. If you've not heard of the game, it's a nerds role-playing game. It came out in the early 70s. I got into it as a kid in the 80s, and super fun. Great game. And actually, Dungeons and Dragons did help me to some extent with my programming skills, because I played the role in Dungeons and Dragons a lot of times as a role that's called the Dungeon Master. And that's basically the person who sets up and runs the game. And when you're structuring an adventure in Dungeons and Dragons, it requires a lot of organization, a lot of research to create a balanced game, to allow the story to unfold. And you also get into a lot of details in terms of there's lots of books you got to read, and I actually leaned on some of my dungeon mastering experience in Dungeons and Dragons when I started writing software. And even when I started leading small teams of web developers and web designers, my ability to lead and structure systems, part of it anyway, came from my experience in setting up adventures in Dungeons and Dragons. And it was a heck of a lot of fun. And I just wanted to pay homage to Dungeons and Dragons. It's a great game. It's still running, apparently. I haven't played in many, many years. And it's still popular. And I have still friends that I used to play with back when I was a teenager. They still play today, amazingly, and they quite enjoy it. I recommend it if you may want to take a look at the game, or maybe if you have kids, 12 years old and older. I think you'll find that they'll really enjoy the game. It's really addictive. But the great thing about it teaches kids to want to research and read, and especially if they become the dungeon master, which is the game controller, it will help them with organization, and it'll help them with structuring and leading a team, managing a team. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great thing. It's a very different experience than playing a video game. And as they mentioned in this article that just came on Yahoo here, a lot of big video games are really, they find their source, their inspiration, if you will, is from D&D. And a lot of the creators of these big games used to play D&D. D&D is short for Dungeons and Dragons, of course. And that's my little video blog. There we go. Ciao.